Welcome to another episode of Battling with Bourbon! Woo! I'm your host, Rockstar
China! And I'm your host, the real effing deal, the whole effing show, Mike Verdusco. And today we've got two bottles for you, tasting it off.
Taste Test Tuesday!
Tuesday. And kids' seats are still just $5. We've got Pursuit United. And for those that don't know, this bottle's coming to you hot from Battling with Bourbon's favorite podcast, which is
Bourbon Pursuit.
Hosted by Kenny and Ryan.
And this comes in at 108 proof.
And that's going in up against Five Brothers. That's one more brother than one of my favorite movies with Mark Wahlberg.
And this is, 90, I think? Yeah.
90.
This is coming at 90, and this is a Heaven Hill product that's exclusive to their gift shop.
Oh, shoot. I didn't know that.
This is only available at the Heaven Hill gift shop. It's one of their blends that they did for this, just for their own thing. And this is a blend that the Ryan and Kenny from Bourbon Pursuit blended together, and they've made their own bourbon. And we're really, really happy to have tried these together, and let's get this Taste Test Tuesday on the road.
Absolutely. Yeah, this is as I mentioned earlier, this is our favorite podcast that we listen to. This is where we get most of our bourbon news and everything that we hear, coming up on the upcoming market. They do
a really good job.
Very good job. We plan on visiting them this coming April. They have a particular tour called the whole shebang.
Yeah.
So we're very excited, looking forward to getting into that.
Kind of like Mike's The Whole Effing Deal.
The whole effing deal. The whole effing shebang. It's going to be a great time. Which one's the one in the back?
The one here?
Yeah.
This is the Five Brothers.
This is the Five Brothers. Okay, cool.
So this is the Heaven Hill Five Brothers.
I don't know how good it's going to be if it took five guys to get together to come up with the blend.
Not to get confused with Five Guys Burgers and Fries.
Yes. This is what I pair when I get Five Guys. I drink Five Brothers.
Five Brothers, like my dad's family. He's one of Five Brothers.
I get some peanut on the nose.
It's funny because I actually tasted this bottle for the first time with my dad and my uncles on I think it was Father's Day. I did that on purpose. I brought it over to Father's Day and we had a little taste of it. It's got a weird nose for Heaven Hill.
Very nutty, almost like a bean nose.
It does. It's an interesting. What kind of nut would you say that is? Yeah, that's a weird
good.
nose.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a chew.
It does smell good though.
I'm not gonna lie. It confuses me about the Black Saddle 12 that I think is bean. When I smell this, because I know Heaven Hill sources some stuff every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm wondering if that Black Saddle 12 is really bean or is it coming from Heaven Hill?
Palate's good. Palate's caramel forward. It's not super oaky by any means, but it's aged enough where it doesn't taste youthful.
So guys, I'm gonna give it a meh. I'm gonna go a little against Johnny's grain over here.
Oh,
I know we don't normally do numbers.
I'm not saying it's great. I'm just giving notes.
I get orange peel.
Yep.
If we're just giving notes.
Yeah, there's a little citrus fruit going on there.
It goes down a little too smooth for me.
It's super on the smooth side.
There's really nothing being told with this story.
No, not a whole.
The nose is better than the palate, and there's no finish whatsoever.
No, the finish dies off.
There's a zero finish. That sucks too, because when he said you can only get this at the distillery, I immediately was like, oh shit, we're going to the distillery in April.
Yeah.
I'll make sure to grab one of these.
I got it the last time.
And then now that I've tasted it, I'm like, I don't really know if I want to grab one of these.
It's okay. Let's just say it's okay.
It's okay. It's okay.
All right, let's give Pursuit United a...
Yeah, so a little bit about Pursuit United. Not only do they have their podcast, Bourbon Pursuit, but they also have another podcast called Behind the Pursuit, where they talk a lot about their bottles and really, I don't want to say how can they get more people to buy more Bourbon Pursuit, but I feel like that's what that other podcast is about. How can we get more people to buy Pursuit United?
Yeah.
And as much as I love the podcast, little gripes I have, the bottles don't stand out, guys. So if you're looking at this bottle, and then honestly, so we're getting ready to film some other stuff later today, so, you got these bottles, and then, earlier today we filmed this bottle, okay? So, when you're looking at all of these bottles in a lineup, I do kind of feel that the Pursuit United gets lost, okay? It's not as sexy as the other bottles. So, yes, it could have a 10 out of 10 flavor profile, but their podcast is already reaching that market. So the other market that they need to tap into is the sex appeal market, is I'm just buying this bottle because it's somebody's birthday market. I don't really shop bourbon. I'm walking down what's going to pop out to me market. And a lot of that gets lost with the shape of the bottle and the label itself. I do like the label, but I do feel the positioning is a little low to the eye, to where your eyes focus solely on the clear part of this particular bottle. I think if they raise that label, maybe even change the shape to a little sleeker of a bottle, I do feel that they would do better in the market share, if they do something like that.
Now, some positives, though, is I do really, really like the cork. They have a custom topper on the cork.
Yeah, show them the picture, too.
It's real cork, and there's a custom print on the top. This is a really nice cork. It's a hefty cork, a thick cork. I really appreciate the effort in this. Yep. You should bring that Five Brothers back.
Oh, yeah. Five Brothers got to come back. Shabam!
All right, now let's give the Pursuit United.
I'm going to give it Pursuit United.
See, I like the nose on this. It's got like it almost smells like toasted, but this isn't their toasted option. But it's got like
a little marshmallow
like
on the
a
nose.
marshmallowy toasted
for sure.
smell. I like the nose a lot. It's actually really nice. This is a really good nose.
Little fruity. Little cocktail. Fruit.
I'm getting a lot of that toasted marshmallow. I can't get past it.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the nose here, guys.
Yeah, the nose is really nice. For me personally, the nose wins compared to the Five.
What's the
Brothers.
SRP on these two?
I know this is around 55 to 60. This I don't remember.
And I live in Indiana, and guys, I don't have this bottle. I don't see this bottle.
Yeah, they have this at Benny's, and it's
if Kenny and Ryan
$59.99, and then it's on sale for $54.99 once in a while. But that's like the range.
If Kenny or Ryan are listening, or any other Bourbon Pursuit fans are listening in Indiana, and you know where I can obtain this bottle right over the border in Illinois or in Indiana, feel free to drop a hint for me in the comments, because I wouldn't mind tracking this thing down. The only time I'm able to really enjoy it is when Rockstar comes over here from Vegas, on down to Indiana by me.
I'll get
help me out.
I'll get you one, brother.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
All right, let's give it a chew.
Get a little chusky.
I like that.
I like it.
I think it's good. I really do. It's got a lot
Very
of flavor.
complex.
They really blended this well.
That was a evolving story in my mouth.
Like
started off sweet, ended a little high rye, almost, I don't want to say picklish, but definitely a little heat, cinnamon oak.
It's got like a toffee caramel. It goes into like a vanilla and finishes with like some sort of spice, but I can't put my finger on it.
Like a burnt cinnamon oak.
Yeah, almost like a burnt cinnamon. Yeah, I think that Ryan is really done a great job blending this, and I know that this isn't super aged, but it tastes like it is.
I like to shebang this bottle.
Yeah, this is really good. Like, don't dispatch this because it's a podcast bourbon. This is really, really good, and to me, I've already made my decision. It beats something from a major.
Woo! The nose on this is phenomenal, guys.
It beat a major right here. This is an exclusive Heaven Hill product for their gift shop, and this bottle just won. So just think about that when you're out in the market and you're deciding on something to try. This bottle is really good. I gotta tell you.
The nose is better, for sure.
It's significantly better.
Yep. And there's more on the tongue. It rolls through a complete story. It's not a one note and then the finish.
Yeah.
You're kind of rolling through a few different notes before it lands on the finish on that
full
one.
flavor, and I think 108 proof is really nice. It's nice to see a regular expression at 108 proof.
Mm-hmm.
I really like it.
Thoroughly.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
I think Pursuit United.
yeah, the winner today, Pursuit United. Kenny and Ryan, fantastic job.
Nice job, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Goes on
Appreciate
to the
it.
next
Keep up the
round.
good work.
And
As always,
we are battling with bourbon.
Catch you next week.
See you next time.
Top guys out. Woo!